In the days leading up to these games, Ottawa coach DJ Smith said his team needed some saves. When he got them from Anton Forsberg, stops 24 25 shots, he also got a great offensive performance from his goaltender.
Not what you were counting on. You're hoping for the saves. You were not thinking about the offense, but you're exactly right. It was not a typical Ottawa game where it was up and down and lots of chances, high event. It was a grinding, defensive, goaltending battle. And Forsberg hasn't had a great start to his season, but he maybe kick-starts it with his performance in Sweden. He was fantastic. The penalty shot save, of course, and that assist was so pivotal. It's the only goal that Ottawa scored in the entire game, courtesy of his outlet pass to Erik Brandstrom at their celebration. Rock solid all the way through overtime, right on through the shootout. Every save you needed your goaltender to make, he made, gave him a chance to get back in the game as Ottawa got better in the third period. But through the first two, Forsberg was the difference when he had to be, and then he gets rewarded for the player of the game from Marcus Naslund. Always a nice treat for a fellow Swede, but really important that he gave them that kind of performance. They needed it to get to 2 points.
And suddenly the Ottawa Senators go home on a roll. They've won 3 games in a row, 2 big wins here. Their first comeback win, or second comeback win of the season comes in this game against Minnesota.
They have to start winning games. They got to start chipping away. We know how home heavy their schedule has been. They can't come into December around 500. They got to push through that, start catching teams above them, start thinking about the playoff line not being last place in the Atlantic Division. That's where they're at right now, and that's what we're feeling good going home doing there.
First time Ottawa has won a game this season trailing after 2, and entering these games in Sweden, they were the only team in the league that had not gone to extra time. They go home with an overtime win and a shootout win for 4 of a possible 4 points.